And today we're talking about how I believe that our next bailout is about to happen. Because think about it, I've been telling people this for a while. In 2008, it was the real estate crash. They got bailed out. In 2020, it was the health crisis. Companies got bailed out. In 2025, it's tariffs. Companies will get bailed out. So the way I see it is, it's a $2 trillion bailout market that's about to come, and I think it's going to allow crypto to boom explode. I'm Crypto Doe. I want to share everything I know with you guys, so together we can go further than Wells Fargo. That's the point of this. Right now, I'm currently in front of the lake, right in front of the lake. As you guys can see, the sun is piercing through the water. As you guys can see, let's turn this way. As you guys can see, it's canoeing going on. It's a lot of things going on. You got the airplanes flying around, all sorts of things, right? Sun is right there. The reflection is right there. So it's glistening on my face because the water is moving, as you guys can see. But with that being said, right, I'm enjoying nature real quick while I do a video. I believe that we're in for a bailout. Let me repeat. I believe that we are in for a bailout. And the reason why I say this is because I'm just looking at the sentiment of the market, right? And the market is stating that, for all that's going on, right? What's the worst that could happen? The worst that can happen is the market go down a bit more. But I believe even if it goes down a bit more, it's going to incentivize them to do the bailout even faster. I told you guys that in June, they have something called the Fed has to, what do they have to do in June? They have to refinance, correct? So if they have to refinance in June, and I got them refinancing maybe before June, because the market needs it to be, at least I would like for them to do it, right? The market would need them to do it. Now today we had an announcement on exemptions. You have the tariff exemptions as far as what's going on with the chips. So Apple boomed, Dell boomed, with the phones, with the computers. These things will be tariff exempt. So I'm saying that Trump is playing this tariff game. He's playing the hell out of this game. And it's effective. Obviously, it's a cause and an effect. I live my life based on cause and effect, right? And I see that the effect is actually beneficial. I look at it from a business perspective, not from a personal, political perspective. I look at it from a business perspective. It's quite ingenious. Study greatness, right? Study greatness. So saying it all to say, I think that, and I want to know what you guys think. What do you guys think about the market? How you feeling about the market? You guys think that we have another leg down? Or this is as low as the Bitcoin is going to go? Because when the M2 money supply come in, if we get a bailout, the money supply shock, scarcity is going to happen. Too many things are going to align. Too many things are going to align. Too many things. And once that happens, I have the market going parabolic. Like I say, we're not even an inch inside of what's really going on in the bull market because the money supply didn't come yet. Once they activate those printers, right now those printers is out of ink. Once they activate the printers, then you will know. You will know. When the print is activated, you look at your portfolio. You would know. You would know what's really going on when the printers is activated. So I wanted to share that with you guys, how I think that a lot of things can line up. We can have a bailout, M2 money supply, QT quantitative, not QT, QE quantitative easing, that could be beneficial. Let me know what cryptos you guys own as well. And the next video I'm gonna upload a video real quick on Monstra DAO. For some reason it tanked today, but I don't know if it was a scam based or it was targeted, because it is a RWA, right? A real world asset, and it's leading it. Now, where you have competition, things can get, you know how sticky it gets. When you have competition, you know how sticky it gets. So I'm not saying that malicious activity was targeted towards them, but I need a little bit more detail, because I didn't view it as a scam coin. It had real world utility. So how could it be a scam coin? You know, I didn't view it as that. People are saying that they transferred 3.9 million of the token to a wallet, and then that's what caused it, but that don't really sound right to me. Unless, and they also saying that 90% of it is owned by the people in the background, and 10% is owned by the people, so they can tank their own. What did they call it? Their own innovations. That could be true as well. But I got to gather up some more. I have to gather up some more details on that, because we just must see. We have to see. We're going to gather up some more details on that. Before I make my judgment, my final judgment, I want to gather up some more details on that. And I'm going to share it with you guys on what I think. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor. If you decide to buy it and they get delisted, then I can't tell you that Crypto Doe told you to get it. No. I am not. I cannot advise you to do anything. I'm just here to let you know what's going on, and you make an educated decision on what you want to do. I like real world assets, real world utility, like XRP, XLM, Ethereum, Bitcoin. Like, I like the classics, right? Because you can't go wrong with the classics. Quant. I like the classics. You can't go wrong with the classics. But for some of these new projects that just came out before 2015, then it may be something else that you're dealing with. I'm not ousting them and saying that some of these projects aren't wonderful and it doesn't solve cases, or it doesn't have a hell of a use case. Oh, I'm not saying that. I'm not naive to say that. But I like what I like, and I like my classics as well. I like my classics, okay? So on that note, I was just giving you guys an update on what I think about. It's going to be a Fed bailout if things get worse. You know how it happens. History always repeats itself, right? So we're going to watch things happen again. In a couple of years, we're going to have another crisis. And then we're going to have another bailout. Thing about it that I know about the market is the market corrects itself. It corrects itself. It have to correct itself. Because if not, it would have been over. And if it's over and the game is game over, then it's done for all of us. That's not going to happen, because we have to continue to play the game. Okay? If you stop playing the game, it's over with. If the game stops, it's over with. That's not stopping anytime soon. Maybe when these robots come out, maybe that. But then it'd be a whole nother game at that point. Right? On that note, just giving you guys another update. Let's see what's going on. You guys see that plane that is moving through the sky? Perfect scenery, like I say, in front of the lake. You see the sun reflection right there. Wonderful, it's glistening. Sun's right there. Ooh, beautiful, isn't it? Sometimes the sun don't look like the sun. It looks like a spaceship, but that's another conversation. And you see the lake. It's wonderful. It is wonderful, and you can go canoeing as well. So I may canoe a little later. Okay, on that note, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. That's all I ask. Get my crypto guide as well. Subscribe to the channel. This is your first time in here. Subscribe to the channel. I just had to hit my ears real quick because, you know, in nature you have a lot of nets and everything else. But I still love nature. It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. All right, on that note, smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Put on your seatbelts. It is time to take off. Crypto Doe in 5.